Thyme is small, but nothing about it is weak. In the herb world, thyme does not compete through size, color, or dramatic aroma. It wins through consistency. It is always present, always reliable, always shaping food in the background without asking for credit. Botanically, thyme belongs to the genus Thymus, part of the mint family, Lamiaceae. There are hundreds of varieties, but Thymus vulgaris, common thyme, is the one that shaped global cuisine. Native to the Mediterranean region, thyme evolved in dry, rocky soils under intense sun. That environment forced it to concentrate its oils, which explains its power. Thyme grows as a low, woody shrub with tiny leaves. Those leaves are where everything happens. They contain essential oils, primarily thymol, carvacrol, and linalool. These compounds define thyme's flavor, aroma, and medicinal properties. Thymol, in particular, is a natural antiseptic. Long before modern medicine, humans noticed that thyme preserved food, slowed spoilage, and protected wounds. This observation turned thyme into a sacred plant in many ancient cultures. The ancient Egyptians used thyme in embalming practices. Its antibacterial properties helped preserve bodies. To them, thyme symbolized protection and transition. The ancient Greeks burned thyme as incense in temples. The word, thymos, meant courage or spirit. Thyme became associated with bravery, strength, and clarity. Soldiers bathed in thyme-infused water before battle. The Romans carried thyme across Europe. They used it to flavor cheeses, meats, and wines. As the Roman Empire expanded, thyme spread with it, embedding itself into regional cuisines that still rely on it today. In medieval Europe, thyme was placed under pillows to prevent nightmares. It was sewn into clothing as protection against disease. It was brewed into teas for respiratory illness. This long medicinal history is not folklore alone. Modern science confirms thyme's antimicrobial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. Flavor-wise, thyme is complex but controlled. It is earthy, slightly minty, subtly floral, and gently peppery. Unlike rosemary, it does not dominate. Unlike oregano, it does not shout. Unlike basil, it does not fade quickly. Thyme holds its flavor under heat. This makes it ideal for long cooking. Stews, braises, soups, and roasts benefit from thyme's slow release of aroma. Fresh thyme offers brightness and green notes. Dried thyme becomes deeper, warmer, and more concentrated. Both forms are valid, depending on the dish. Culinarily, thyme is a structural herb. It builds foundation flavor. You often don't taste thyme directly, but you notice its absence immediately. Classic combinations prove this. Thyme with garlic and olive oil defines Mediterranean cooking. Thyme with butter elevates vegetables. Thyme with meat balances fat. Thyme with mushrooms enhances umami. In French cuisine, thyme is part of bouquet garni, the backbone of countless soups and sauces. Without thyme, French stock loses dimension. In Italian cooking, thyme supports tomato-based dishes without overpowering acidity. In Greek cooking, it pairs with lamb and lemon. In Middle Eastern cuisine, wild thyme varieties influence spice blends like za'atar. Thyme also pairs surprisingly well with sweet elements. Honey and thyme is a classic combination. Lemon-thyme bridges citrus and herb seamlessly. Medicinally, thyme remains relevant. Thyme tea is used for coughs, sore throats, and bronchial congestion. Thymol appears in mouthwashes and dental products due to its antibacterial effect. Thyme supports digestion by stimulating gastric secretions. It has been used to reduce bloating and discomfort after heavy meals. Nutritionally, thyme provides vitamin C, vitamin A, iron, manganese, and fiber. While used in small quantities, its nutrient density is high. From an agricultural perspective, thyme is resilient. It tolerates drought, poor soil, and heat. This made it invaluable in ancient food systems where resources were limited. Thyme prefers neglect over attention. Overwatering ruins it. Overfertilizing weakens it. This independence mirrors its culinary role. Quiet, reliable, self-sufficient. Visually, thyme is understated. Tiny gray-green leaves, woody stems, small purple flowers. It does not seek attention, but pollinators love it. One of thyme's greatest strengths is balance. It bridges flavors without clashing. It supports fats without becoming greasy. It enhances proteins without masking them. The most common mistake with thyme is excess. Because it is subtle, people overuse it. Too much thyme turns medicinal. Precision matters. Another mistake is stripping leaves too early in cooking when using fresh thyme. Whole sprigs release flavor slowly and should be removed later. Thyme is not trendy. It is timeless. It does not change cuisine. It maintains it. It does not reinvent dishes. It stabilizes them. Thyme is the quiet engineer of flavor. When food tastes complete, but you can't explain why, thyme is often responsible.